This is a description of the SW UDOT job, which was a construction delay case about a highway in Utah. This is sort of a combination of a Mappos or Geos display with an interactive map. You can use your thumb wheel to scroll and zoom in on any particular feature, and then just click and drag to move down the roadway. So it was just a long east-west highway that had a number of construction problems. The issue was that it took too long, so there was a construction delay, and the work was of such poor quality that it required some concessions or reductions in the price paid, and it resulted in a roadway structure that wouldn't last as long as anticipated. So quite a number of issues are related to that. So first part of the story is our tool is you can zoom into any part of the highway that we need and move along it. As we move through the timeline, we populate the roadway with a series of dots that identify the types of construction problems and their locations. So down at the bottom here is a legend that shows the symbol for each type, and you can see their location on the map. The yellow dots are the most prevalent. They're precast concrete panels. This is a precast concrete roadway. So when you zoom in, you can see the location of specific ones, and if you hover over one, you'll get a number that relates to a specific report about that area. So yellow dots are precast concrete panels. The green triangles are edge drains. Had an issue with the edge drain. So as you drag through time, you can see where all of these defects occurred, and if you look at the whole project, in summary at the end, even way past the desired completion date, there was a lot of issues with this highway on a number of construction defects. One of the other key features of this is as you zoom in, you can pick any particular item, click on it, and have a link to the associated photos that show representative failures of how this concrete panel was not, it was offset. We had a number of pictures. There's gaps underneath, water in the drains, foundation, the substructure wasn't solid when they poured concrete on it, cracking, just a huge number of related photographs that document the types of failures at each of these places. You can step through those as you need, or if you decide you want to look down here at the end, they've got some landscaping issues that were causing a problem. We'll click on that one, and we've got sod that needed to be replaced. So there's just a million little issues about every aspect of this construction project. So one of the cooler features is in order to clear up this display and make it a little more user-friendly, is we can turn off all of those icons and only turn on one type, so that we can see, let's see the edge drains. The edge drains are another widespread problem area, and the precast concrete panels were widespread. The bridge 6 topsoil nail wall was only an isolated problem, but it occurred in one place. So it kind of helps declutter the display and focus on one issue at a time. Another interesting issue with this was that there were a number of NCRs, that's a non-compliance report, were issued, and these non-compliance reports kind of made an interesting roadmap to the nature of the project as time went on. Let's run through time here a little ways and turn on a few of these non-compliance reports. So if the report is, when it pops on, it's red. That means it's been issued and it's not resolved yet. So when you hover over each one, you get an identifying number. This is about a clear zone violation. If you click it, we get the link to the actual document, so we can go look at some telecommunications company had a clear zone violation at that location. So we can step through each of the supporting documents for all of these non-compliance reports. So the report's issued, it turns red, and as the report is resolved, it turns back to white. So as we